Ever open TikTok for just 5 minutes and suddenly an hour disappeared? That's not just a lack of willpower, it's your brain being hijacked. TikTok and apps like it are literally rewiring how your brain works. In this video, we'll break down exactly what's happening inside your head when you scroll. And stick around until the end because you'll learn how to take back control and reclaim your attention span. Welcome back to Modern Wellness Lab, the place where we cut through the noise with real talk, real wellness, real results. If you've ever wondered why TikTok feels so addictive or if it's actually changing your attention span, this one's for you. Let's start with the basics. TikTok's design is not an accident. Short-form videos, usually under a minute. A never-ending For You page customized by algorithms. Instant likes, comments, and shares. This combination taps directly into your brain's dopamine system, the same reward circuit triggered by food, sex, gambling, and yes, addictive substances. A 2021 study published in Frontiers in Psychology described TikTok as a dopamine jackpot machine because each swipe is unpredictable. You don't know if the next video will be boring or hilarious, and that unpredictability keeps you hooked. It's basically a slot machine for your attention. Here's where it gets more serious. Researchers are finding that heavy TikTok use may actually shorten your attention span. In 2022, a Chinese study tracked brain scans of young adults watching TikTok. Those who used it heavily showed weaker connections in regions linked to sustained attention and memory. Another experiment found that TikTok users who consumed mostly short-form content had more trouble focusing on longer videos or lectures afterward. Think of it like training your brain for sprints instead of marathons. Quick bursts of stimulation? Easy. Sticking with something complex for 30 minutes? Brutal. This doesn't mean TikTok is making you dumb, but it may be training your brain to expect constant novelty. Even though these findings are in early stages, the studies all point to this emerging issue. This isn't just about science, it's shaping culture in real time. Songs go viral because TikTok favors 10 to 15 second catchy hooks, not full tracks. Cooking tutorials are chopped into 30-second hacks instead of teaching full recipes. Even news and politics are being compressed into memes and sound bites. We're living in a snack-sized world, and TikTok is the chef. The question is, are we still hungry for a full meal? Even though TikTok hacks your attention through a dopamine-driven feed, you can still rewire your brain with deliberate strategies. Now let's talk mental health. Some studies suggest TikTok use is linked to higher rates of anxiety and depression, especially among teens and young adults. Why? Number 1, constant comparison. Perfect bodies, perfect lifestyles, endless highlight reels. That can erode self-esteem. Number 2, sleep disruption. Blue light and endless scrolling delay sleep, which worsens mood. Number 3, overstimulation. Your brain never gets downtime, which can heighten stress. But here's the nuance. TikTok isn't all bad. It can also provide community, entertainment, education, and stimulate your business. For some people, it's a real lifeline for connection. So the truth isn't that TikTok is evil, it's that it's powerful. So is TikTok actually rewiring your brain? Yes and no. On one hand, your brain is plastic. It adapts to whatever you do repeatedly. That means constant TikTok scrolling does train your brain to crave fast, bite-sized content. On the other hand, this isn't permanent brain damage. Just like exercise shapes your muscles, you can also reshape your attention by changing your habits. In other words, TikTok isn't destroying your brain, but it might be reshaping it in ways you don't notice. We've talked about attention, but what about your memory? Short-form content like TikTok isn't just training your brain to seek novelty. It may also impact how you store information. Studies on digital multitasking show that when the brain is flooded with quick, unrelated bursts of content, it's less likely to move information from short-term memory into long-term storage. Think of it like trying to take notes while fireworks are going off. You're stimulated, but you're not retaining. This can explain why after an hour of scrolling, you might feel entertained, but can't actually remember most of what you watched. In the long run, this can train your brain to process wide but shallow. great at scanning lots of snippets, but weaker at deep, focused learning. So what can you do without deleting the app entirely? Set boundaries. Use the built-in screen time reminders or set your own timer. Practice attention training. Balance TikTok with long-form content. Read a book, watch a documentary, or even listen to a full podcast. Mindful scrolling. Ask yourself, am I opening TikTok to relax or because I feel restless? Awareness is half the battle. Protect your sleep. No TikTok in bed, period. The goal isn't to quit TikTok cold turkey. It's to take control so the algorithm isn't controlling you. So is TikTok rewiring your brain? The short answer? Yes, but you still hold the power to rewire it back. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't just scroll away. Hit that subscribe button and join us here at Modern Wellness Lab, where we bring you real talk, real wellness, real results. And let's hear from you. Have you noticed TikTok affecting your attention span or mood? Drop your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. This video is for educational purposes only and does not substitute professional medical advice. If you're struggling with mental health or attention issues, please consult a qualified healthcare provider.